This is so common. Up to 75% of people who are on SSRIs experience delayed or difficulty climaxing. That's because they disrupt chemicals in the brain that allow for a normal sexual response to move from arousal to climax. Ejaculation and orgasm are two different events.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Now, another important cause that I'm going to maybe ruffle a few feathers with is, what about the influence of porn? Hey YouTube family, it's your girl, Dr. Fenwa Milhouse, board-certified urologist, your favorite urologist, doctor down below, and co-founder, co-CEO of Down There Urology in Chicago. I was requested to talk about something that does not get talked about often, but I see more often than you think, and that is delayed ejaculation or delayed orgasm in men. The term that usually gets used is delayed ejaculation. And it is meant to say that, hey, I take too long to climax and it bothers me. But here's the thing, ejaculation and orgasm are two different events. I know your mind might be spinning, especially. So orgasm is like an emotional state. You own a penis. The peak of sexual arousal, what we call climax, it can manifest as a lot of different physical things. It can manifest as a whole body wave of warmth. It can certainly manifest as a physical emission of fluid. Now, the emission of fluid from your penis or ejaculation is the physical manifestation that happens at climax. But not all people who climax or orgasm ejaculate. That's because the emission of fluid may not occur. For instance, individuals who've had prostate cancer don't have or produce any semen because those organs have been removed, and therefore have dry orgasms or orgasm but no ejaculation. We can induce an ejaculation without climax. So first, let's talk about how delayed ejaculation or delayed orgasm occurs. In order to orgasm, there is multiple players at hand. Your biggest sex organ is your brain. Okay, so lots of things are happening in your brain that allow you to not only move through arousal and get to climax, but also initiate the ejaculatory reflex. Other things that are required are nerves and spinal cord, okay, the connection your brain has with the rest of your body, okay, in sensing what you're sensing during intimacy and then transmitting those feelings outward as well. Now, one of the most common reasons why you might find yourself having difficulty delayed orgasm is that you're just not into it, okay? Your mind is someplace else, or you're not sufficiently aroused to that point. And that might be from a number of things. It might be from relationship difficulties. It might be from pain during the act. It might be from intoxication of illicit substances that are disrupting your ability to be in the moment in your brain and your genitalia to speak to one another, okay? One of the most common pharmaceutical reasons that we see delayed or difficulty ejaculating or orgasming is within antidepressants. So, antidepressants, particularly selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, those are the Zolofts and the Prozacs, that work really well for millions and millions of people who suffer with depression, have a notorious side effect, and that is they make it harder for you to reach orgasm. This is so common. Up to 75% of people who are on SSRIs experience delayed or difficulty climaxing. That's because they disrupt chemicals in the brain that allow for a normal sexual response to move from arousal to climax. Now, another important cause that I'm going to maybe ruffle a few feathers with is, what about the influence of porn? All right. If you have been on my channel, you know that I haven't shied away from talking about porn. And you also hopefully figured out that I am not anti-porn, okay? Porn in it of itself has not been conclusively determined to be a risk factor for sexual dysfunction. We are finding out that more and more, something that we call problematic porn consumption, problematic porn usage, more likely represents an issue when it comes to male sexual dysfunction or sexual dysfunction, period. Problematic porn consumption is any porn usage that feels compulsory, that is relied upon for something that invokes negative emotion, guilt, or shame in the user. If you rely on more and more aggressive porn images, more and more stimulation to get off, especially if it is very different from real world intimacy, that might change how your brain responds to sexual stimuli. And it may then now require a bigger threshold to get off, all right? One that can't be easily or realistically reproduced in the real world. Same thing we've seen potentially with death grip. Death grip is excessively tight masturbation, extreme rigidity that is beyond normal sensation that is encountered in real world intimacy, all right? Now, what can we do about all this? Okay, Dr. Milhouse, get to the meat and potatoes. The reality is we don't have any FDA-approved medications specifically for delayed orgasm or delayed ejaculation. Doesn't mean we can't help you, just means everything that we have is technically off-label. Now, most importantly, above any prescription that I write, sex therapy, all right? I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I think all adults participating in sex should see a sex therapist, okay? Now, what can I physically prescribe or utilize treatment-wise? Off-label, there's more and more interest and buzz around peptides, all right? Two peptides in particular, early data is promising, has been utilized off-label to help enhance orgasm. Oxytocin. This is a natural peptide we have in our body that is known associated with orgasm and bonding, and can be prescribed off-label, often compounded, improve orgasm. Another peptide, bremelanotide, which goes by the brand name Vyleesi, which is FDA approved for low libido and premenopausal women, has also been creating a lot of buzz within men's sexual health and being utilized as a potential treatment for erectile dysfunction and for orgasm difficulty. Another off-label medication that may get tossed out is cabergoline. But cabergoline is a medication that activates dopamine in the brain, and it is actually used for a condition called hyperprolactinemia, where you produce too much of a hormone called prolactin. Cabergoline has been shown off-label to help promote orgasms, particularly in men who have high prolactin. So first and foremost, when I'm treating somebody with this problem, I'm, like I said, looking at their medications, looking at their other medical conditions. If they're on an SSRI, I talk to them about the fact that this is largely a major reason or the reason why this is happening. And I don't tell them to stop their medication. That is totally dangerous. But I do encourage them to take that back to their prescriber and see if it is an option to either lower the dose or change to a non-SSRI antidepressant. If it's not possible, okay, we will work around it and we will treat you, all right? Okay, So at the end of the day, I want you to know that you're not broken. You should not feel ashamed, and you should seek guidance and help if this truly is interfering with your sex life. I hope this helps. I want to thank the person who suggested this as a topic, and I want to hear from you. Give me your comments below. If you have another topic you want me to talk about, I want to hear about it. Make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can join me for all things down there right here. And last but not least, if you want me to personally weigh in on your particular case, use that first link below to schedule a consultation with me in person and virtual visits available. Until next time, take care of yourself.